I didn't grow up with a safety net or a trust fund like some of my peers did. When I was a kid, I was slammed to the ground and handcuffed when the police raided my house because my mother was dealing drugs and utilizing drugs. When I was little, I watched my grandfather shoot my father because he was threatening to hurt my mother. That's where my understanding of chaos and the world came from. I spent time in foster care as a kid, so instability wasn't a one off for me, it was my day to day life. Ironically, my time in foster care, the few years I spent, was some of the most stable times of my life. Oftentimes, if I wasn't in foster care, I was being taken care of by some of my awesome family members like my grandma, my aunt, and they really helped change my life. They introduced me to my faith. I learned early on how to stay calm when everything else was falling apart and going to chaos. After finding my faith, I joined the Army at age 17 to be a bomb squad technician. After 4 years in the Army, I switched to the Air Force where I served for 4 years as well. During my job, it was a job where you didn't walk away from danger, you had to walk toward it. You had to be comfortable with that. It was that same principle I learned growing up, how to work under pressure and chaos. Joining the reserves, I went to school full time studying electrical engineering, and I also became a volunteer firefighter, an EMT. I fell in love with mathematics, with engineering and science. I fell in love with helping others still as an EMT, and I loved that. And I thought to myself, how can I combine both? So I decided to pursue medicine and engineering. I finished my degree in electrical engineering, and I attended the world's first engineering-based medical school, where I could learn not only to be a physician, but how I could implement change and create medical devices to make real, lasting impact on patients' lives. Now, growing up, I thought I was dumb. In high school, I failed classes and I struggled. And it wasn't because I was dumb. It was because I didn't have, that parent figure at home to encourage me, to tell me what I should be doing. I was a first generation high school graduate. I was a first generation college graduate. I think I'm the first person in my family, maybe even my extended family, to attend a doctorate level of education and probably medical school. Now I'm finishing my anesthesiology resident with a few months left to go. Every moment I'm getting closer, I'm getting nervous, I'm getting excited so that I can finally be the person that's making the decisions. It comes with a lot of responsibility, but I think I'm ready. And I recently started posting on social media about a year ago, and I've grown a platform that I love, and it's impacted people in ways I never thought was possible. And I hope you guys stick around and learn more, and I hope we can fight misinformation together and help each other grow, be smarter, and be better together, and encourage those that had an upbringing like me and let them know that if I did it, they can surely do it too.